Good morning, everybody, and this is your S&P 500 day trade setup for today. We have been held up in I wouldn't call it a range because it is creating higher lows, but we are battling with this 4200 area at the moment. At the looks of things, it's either a rejection or we are poised to break through. So I'm just going to put that level in there, and then we'll get a diagonal up here for a triangle on the lower time frames. But whole purpose of this, well, the reason for this at the moment is the US debt ceiling. They're looking to raise the debt ceiling, and obviously there's a political debate around that. The debt ceiling sitting at $31.4 trillion, and they want to raise that $1.5 trillion. In other words, allowing the US to borrow more money. If it doesn't get approved, if the raise doesn't get approved, it is going to impact the markets, and you may find a bit of a crash. So just adding more fuel to the fire, basically at the moment. At the moment, there's a lot of noise in the market, definitely noise which I don't think I really want to get involved in. And if you look at this for yesterday, granted it was gradually increasing, but this range bar is telling, and we have a gap up this morning. That's based on the Nikkei. The Nikkei, some reason, sorry, it's not based on the Nikkei because the Nikkei fell 1%. So who knows why it gapped up. At the moment, this is something which I'm not sure I want to get involved in. So you can see pin bar off a level, and pick your direction. The only thing that is bullish at the moment is we are above the moving averages pointing up, but that's about it. Nothing really else that is there. No divergence to speak of. And lots of tails, lots of barbed wire, lots of confusion. We do have a bit of a pin bar rejection here early this morning. There it is on the 15 minutes. You can see gap up, rejection, pull down. But if you look at that on the 15 minute, that's also not something that I really want to get involved in. So we need the politicians to come to an agreement of sorts. There's lots of egos involved there. So logic says to you that they should come to they will come to an agreement. It'll probably be last minute, but that's that case. The other thing that you need to bear in mind here is I just want to get down to a really low time frame here because there was a very quick sell-off here yesterday. See this section here, and there was an AI generated photograph of, I think, the Pentagon being blown up, and that triggered a very quick and brief sell-off until it was basically ascertained that it was an AI generated photograph. So that is fairly worrisome because I bet you it's going to happen again. It will impact the way you're going to be trading going forward. So what to do? Quite honestly, I think sit quietly and just ignore this. Wait for the politicians to sort their nonsense out. You can see, you can draw a trend line. I'm just going to draw it from there to there. That makes the most sense. That was the original trend there, and then this was that quick AI generated fall here. So looking at the oscillators at the moment, we should basically be looking for an opportunity to buy. I still think this 4200 area is really crucial for us at the moment. We need to get above it properly and build a base for us to continue, or we're going to reject this area. But 4200 is obviously the line in the sand right now. We are above it. We've gapped above it this morning, but I would wait for the market to open before I worry about that. So for me, this is more than likely going to continue doing what it does until the politicians sort their nonsense out. And you don't really want to be trading this. You can see it's really, it's not conducive to anything. It is 100 or 200 odd point swings that's happening, but to try and jump in on the right level, it's just physically impossible because only true thing here was the gap close there. But you can see how it swings all over the place, not really giving you any opportunity. So yeah, I'm Very wary. There's still gaps to downside. I think I will sit back and wait for this one. Just wait for the politicians to sort their nonsense out. Should happen shortly. Uh, well, they need to do it by the end of the month, so it could drag on for another couple of weeks while they play ego bashing games. But anyway, that's kind of my view at the moment. Trend is definitely up. We want to be going with the trend, but I don't like the way this is looking right now, so I'm not even going to try and second guess this. I think I'll go play a game of golf rather. Anyway, that's it for me today. Hope it helps, and we'll catch up with you tomorrow. Cheers for now.